Hello friends, we all want to achieve success in life, but often people remain confused about which rules or principles to follow and which not. If you're also one of these people, then this video is for you. In this book, we will learn about 12 power principles, which are followed by the most successful people in the world. And the author decided that why not make a set of these principles and put them in a book. And that's why today we will discuss the book 12 Power Principles for Success by Bob Proctor. These are the lessons that author Bob learned and mastered during his illustrious career of dedicated study, rigorous application, testing, and mistakes. When it comes to organizing life, no one else can do it except you. You have to work yourself to succeed, and the 12 principles will help you. These principles are so simple that you can apply them immediately. So let's understand all these 12 success principles in detail. Chapter 1. Success. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful. We are all born to achieve success in our lives. All we need is the right path. If you identify the right path in time, you can succeed quickly and easily. Being successful is not as big as reading a 500-page book, meaning if you focus your attention, you can move from one thing to another immediately, and then you can quickly become successful in your life. Success is a direction that you choose to move forward in your life. Most people are so busy fulfilling their needs that they do not take the time to succeed, and hence many remain unsuccessful. This means to be successful, you have to decide what you want to do in your life, and then move forward in your life after that. According to the author, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Being progressive doesn't mean working on what you have for a day or two and then slacking off for a week. This means to be successful, you have to work continuously in a progressive manner. Start with thinking and finding out what you want in your life. When you know your goals or purpose, then you can easily work for it. After knowing your goals, plan to work on them and think about how you can achieve them. You will find the answer within yourself, and in the meantime, many people will try to stop you, or you will want to stop with your problems. So, the reason for stopping at this time is to focus on moving forward while removing those problems and people. Focus on fulfilling your goals and keep moving forward in the same way. Finally, with your strong intention and faith, you can be successful in your life. Chapter 2. Decision. It is better to make a decision, even if it is the wrong one, than to make no decision at all. Success starts with making a decision, which means you have to first decide what you want in your life to succeed. After this, you will have to decide for yourself what you should do and how to achieve. Successful people around the world also do the same. They make decisions before doing anything. They see how important it is to do it or how beneficial it will be for me. In this way, you make decisions by thinking, and you, too, can use the method of successful people. Simply put, you have to make wise decisions, which is not hard to do. With the correct information, you can make the right decisions. Therefore, before deciding to do any work, gather complete information about that work. And if that work proves to be beneficial for you, then decide to do that work as soon as possible. While making decisions, your decisions can often go wrong. So instead of being afraid of your mistakes, move ahead by learning themes, because decision makers are not scared to make mistakes, and always keep this in mind. To start making decisions, look at what you have and decide where you are right now and what else do you want to achieve in your life. You will surely realize what you want in your life and decide to move forward, keeping those things in mind. If you make a simple decision to move forward, you can think well. You can learn to turn your wildest dreams into reality. First, decide what you want to do. This will be your most significant initial decision. Along with this, choose to study the way successful people are successful, and simply put, decide to increase your knowledge. Use the information you gather from your knowledge. Recognize the greatness within you, and start today. Keep in mind that there is no time that is better than the present. So do it today and from now on, and continuously improve your future by making good decisions. Chapter 3. Risk. The biggest risk is not taking any risk in a world that is changing really quickly. The only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. When you make a different decision, then it is simply that it may be slightly different from your daily routine work, which can be a bit difficult for you at times. But making decisions will give you countless opportunities, and these opportunities will bring better and better results in your life. So don't be afraid to give up and use this opportunity. If you take a step forward, you may have to face defeat sometimes, but that defeat does not mean that you are lost forever. So learn from your past defeats and keep moving forward to win. It is very important to learn from mistakes to move forward. We all can move forward in our lives only when we do not have the fear of losing and when we learn to face our defeat. Many of the great lessons you get in life are going to come from your failures. In any case, failing will not make you completely unsuccessful. Successful people also do the same thing. They never shy away from taking risks, challenging themselves, and experiencing new things and keep moving forward in their life. You have to face challenges to move forward continuously in your life. You can never be successful in your life by keeping yourself safe. Successful people often step out of their comfort zone, and you have to do the same. To move ahead in your life, take risks because the biggest risk is nothing but risk. You can avoid suffering and losing if you don't take risks, but you'll never know about your mistakes, and you won't even know what you can do to move forward in your life. You may not even realize your full potential without taking risks. Because you cannot learn anything by avoiding risk, moving forward in life without learning is impossible. So if your mindset is to keep yourself safe, then change this mindset as soon as possible and be ready to take risks. Remember that by taking risks, you can change everything in your life, move on, love, and, most importantly, learn to live your life in the true sense. Chapter 4. Persistence. Persistence is the key to success. Most people give up just when they are about to achieve their goal. To be successful, it is very important to have a strong intention. If your intention is not strong, you may change your path when facing any small problem. And by doing this, you can back away from your goal. That's why you have to stick firmly on the way to achieving your goal, no matter how many difficulties you have in front of you. And you have to achieve your goal by overcoming the problems. Simply put, it is very important to have your passion and stubbornness to achieve anything. As Napoleon Hill wrote in his book, Think and Grow Rich, the word perseverance may not have a great meaning, but it is the quality necessary for the character of a man. Hill was right. Perseverance is a unique mental strength necessary to face the obstacles and troubles that come in life repeatedly. Using this power, you can move fast towards your goal, and you can achieve your goal even in the changing world. Many successful people have told, or rather have shown the way to other people to be successful. Each one of these great people was adamant about his goal. And in the same way, with firm intention, passion, and stubbornness, those people achieve their goals. And each of us can do it. Just work with perseverance to achieve our goal. Your continuous efforts will come in front of you in the form of the best results. Because height can be enjoyed only by going to the height, you can never decide how the top would feel by staying down. To understand the value of height and keep in mind that it is very important to have perseverance to be successful. Chapter 5. Responsibility. Responsibility is the ability to respond. It is the quality of being reliable, trustworthy, and accountable. When you talk of responsibility, you are talking of freedom. Freedom is something that many people take lightly. Have you ever thought about what it would take for you to lose your freedom? Or is it free? We all think that we are free, but many people will not realize that they are being held prisoner by the thinking of their minds. Whatever their mind tells them to do, they do that work. They do not insist on thinking anything new, but you have to understand that by doing this, the power of the mind can never be increased. The mind can do whatever you tell it to do. So control your mind before your mind starts controlling you. Start taking responsibility to get out of the prison of your mind. When you take the responsibility of doing something, you can start taking responsibility for yourself. Successful people take responsibility for everything they do and complete that work with responsibility. They keep on moving forward, facing all the difficulties that come their way. Simply put, the responsibility can only be taken by the person who has confidence in his ability. And by taking responsibility, you can fulfill any of your dreams. Always keep one thing in mind: your life is only yours, and it will be your responsibility to change or take it forward. So from today onwards, take responsibility for your every work and your whole life. And tell yourself, I am responsible for my life, for my feelings, and for every result I get. Say it again, I am responsible for my life, for my feelings, and for every result I get. Chapter 6. Confidence. The only way to build confidence is to do things that you're afraid of. Many times when the word confidence is used, that person is not considered intelligent and is not confident. Many people believe that we get confidence from birth, but understanding this can be true only to some extent. Your work shows how confident you will be. So now the question becomes, What is confidence and how does it increase? Confidence is a mental state that you can develop, but only when you are ready to pay the price. Meaning we all have problems or obstacles and sometimes we have to face defeat. But to be successful, you have to always focus on moving forward with confidence. Only then you can complete your work. Simply put, if you wish to live a successful and meaningful life, then you cannot do it without confidence. With confidence, people have confidence in your ability and they pay attention to your words. Therefore, face everyone with confidence to put forward your point and fulfill your dreams. Keep in mind that you are very good at doing your work and you can complete your work quite correctly. By thinking like this, you will start having confidence in your ability and you can start your work with confidence. Follow these 3 steps to increase your confidence. 1. Check your self-image and see yourself as a star. 2. Develop your strengths and manage your weaknesses. 3. Seek the good in everyone. Chapter 7. Action. The path to success is to take massive, determined action. Successful people never work under anyone's control, nor do they work according to the time made by anyone. He starts his work only when he is ready to take action. Nothing happens without any action, and he understands this very well. Even the birth of our thoughts of children is controlled by the same laws. Nothing in this world happens without any action. When you are calm and thinking, every activity you do is an action. Action is something you are already involved in. You can never force yourself to take action. Action always happens of its own accord, and it should be like that. So whenever you take action or work on a big idea of yours, don't worry about what might happen if you act on this idea, because doing so will do what you want to bring should be for. Chapter 8. Money can't buy happiness, but it can make you more comfortable while you're looking for it. Everyone does work to fulfill their needs, or rather everyone earns money. But only a few people learn to earn money from their money, and the truth is that 97 out of every 100 people live and die without learning to earn money. This understanding of theirs passes from one generation to another. And if this continues, then in the coming time, all the people may be unsuccessful. Therefore, those 97% of people should focus on increasing their knowledge from now on. Money is a reward that you get for the service you provide. The more valuable the service, the greater the reward. People often start doing wrong things by trying to get money without providing service. The theft, dacoity, bloodshed, everything that happens in our society is the result of this. If you want that you have a lot of money, then for this you have to do the work accordingly. You have to work hard as well as focus on work. Brilliant, because hard work is also done by a rickshaw puller. But he is not able to earn money in that amount so that he can fulfill all his needs or become successful in his life. Money only represents a part of your abundance, and it should be done like this. If you want money, be abundant in all areas of your life. There is always a choice to move forward or step back in your life. The choice is always yours as to what you want to do. To earn more money in your life, decide how much money you want to earn, then forget that money and give all your attention to service. Always keep in mind that the more your service, the more money you will get. So more and more service to it and get more money in your life. Find out what other people want and help them to fulfill that desire, so that you can attract them towards you, and eventually you can become much more abundant. Chapter 9. Goals. If you don't have a goal, how will you know if you're on the right track? To be successful, it is necessary to make big goals. The bigger your goals, the easier the road to being successful. But people often give up on a big goal because they have to work very hard to achieve this goal. And going beyond your limits means working out of your comfort zone is uncomfortable for most people. That's why people often give up on the goal that can put them out of their comfort zone. But it is very important to understand that if you want to achieve big victories and success in your life, then you have to learn resilience. And you have to mold yourself according to every situation. Everyone has a comfort zone which is determined by their conditioning. The important thing is that you always have to be ready to grow and change. Because to be successful in your life, you may have to do things that are too uncomfortable for you. Despite this, completing those tasks only then you can be successful in your life. Chapter 10. Attitude. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude towards what happens to you. Attitude has been described as the most powerful word. Earl Nightingale said that attitude is the magic word, and that's exactly what it is. This means that whenever a negative situation comes in front of you, how you react to it matters a lot. When you give up control of your attitude to an entirely negative situation, you'll only do what you can at this point. You'll only be reacting to the situation. When that happens, you lose. On the other hand, if you remain objective and control your negative attitude, you give the best response to that situation. Along with this, they work to change the negative situation. In the end, by doing this, you can get the best result. Similarly, start with confidence and you can be successful in your life. Chapter 11. Creativity. Creativity is seeing what everyone else has seen and thinking what no one else has thought. Most of us believe that creativity is only with writers, musicians, artists, or actors. Even 95% of the population does not consider themselves creative. But their understanding like this is not correct at all, because no human being is born without creativity. Although you may have used your creativity many times, you have no idea have you used any other method to complete any of your tasks quickly. If yes, then think of that other way to complete your work your creativity is only. Similarly, we all have the power of creativity. By using this, we can move forward in our life. By thinking something different and better, you can make yourself different from others, as well as based on your ability, you can move forward in your life. Always keep in mind that everyone is born with creativity. It's your creative abilities which gives you the power to move forward. It helps you to make you skilled through which you can turn your whole life into one wonderful experience after another. In childhood, the child cries to call his mother, which is also a kind of creativity, using which the child calls his mother to himself. In the same childhood, all of us have done many such things which give proof of our creativity. But as we grew up, we almost stopped using our creativity. All this may be due to our busy schedules or stress, yet you can use your creativity by thinking or doing your work differently. You can use your creativity. It's very easy to do, just use a different method to do your job. Think about how you can do your work faster and better. Being creative is possible for everyone. Start today and think of a different way of doing your work. Chapter 12. Communication. Communication is the human connection. It's the key to personal and career success. The area of communication is so big that we can focus in thousands of different directions through it. Most of us have a habit of serving ourselves too much, meaning we mostly keep working for ourselves. But to become a successful person, you should work keeping in mind the values of everyone. To be successful, you should remove such thinking from yourself which does not teach you to appreciate the values of others, and create such values by which you can respect others, meaning it is necessary to help people to move forward. When you move forward with helping people, then you can easily be successful in your life. You can improve your quality and rewards by improving your service. Your way of serving will help you to achieve more success. The easiest way to improve service is to make your language effective. To be truly effective at speaking a language, you must think in that language. So start thinking in that language, the language you want to be effective. So with the language you think of, by using it, you can understand the problems of more and more people and find a solution for them. And so on, you can move forward in your life with the help of others. To friends, from this book we learned about 12 power principles. Using this, you can achieve your desired things in your life and can be successful in your life. Which is the most effective principle among these 12 principles, on which you will start working from today itself? Please tell us by commenting. And if you have watched all our videos, but have not subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel.